Hi, I'm Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow. Check us out at ketochow.xyz.
And I'm Chris, also a co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, we have a couple of products that we created to help make doing a keto diet easier. Our main product is a complete keto meal that you can customize to fit the macros that work best for you. We also have some electrolytes that are super duper awesome.
Pretty duper. We do this daily live stream to keep you updated on all of our Keto Chow happenings, to help us be accountable, stay on track, and have you with us on our journey. So thanks for joining us.
Nice. Patty was totally cheating.
Patty,
At 8:54, she said, hey, not cheating, or not late.
Not late.
And I said, hey, Patty, no cheating. John says, good morning. Erica's, hi, guys. Happy Tuesday. Patty says she loaded YouTube and put it in the corner of my screen so I would see the countdown.
Nice.
Tammy says, good morning. L3D says, Patty cheated. Yes, she did. Christine says, good morning. Hungry He says, howdy, everyone. Lori says, good morning, folks. Nan says, good morning. Floy says, great morning. What the heck?
Yeah.
We are just brimming with superlatives.
Yeah.
Let's see. Floy says, great morning. Christine says, good morning, friends. Matreya says, morning, all.
Morning.
I'm not sure who's logged in as Keto Chow, but they said, hiya.
Hiya.
Lisa says, good morning, Chris and Miriam. Les says, good morning. Saskia says, good morning. George says, happy Buffalo Wild Wings Day.
It's Buffalo Wild Wings Day.
It is.
I brought soup.
Yes, you did. I totally expected to get a text message from you saying, bring the sausage soup. For those of you who don't know,
I brought the sausage soup myself, although it might be chili. I'm not sure. I think maybe next time we make a bunch of soup, we should mark it.
Yeah, we probably should. So if you go to our recipe page, it would help if I was sharing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so if you go to the recipe page and you search for pumpkin spice, one of the things you'll find is this one right here, which is absolutely off the rails, delicious,
It's so good.
And it's so good. So good! I'll put that into the chat.
Hey, will you pull up the pie?
Which pie?
The one that you made that wasn't the same? Real quick.
Are you talking about the original recipe or...
Yeah, because then we could talk about it. So last night we had, after our dinner, the pie that Chris had made, and he based it on this pie, right?
Well, I just made this recipe, but I made the filling twice, and one of them I did as chocolate, and the other one I did as s'mores. It
was really good.
So that's the pie.
I like the receipt.
And that's what it looks like.
Oh, and there's my shirt.
Yep. There it is.
Pie.
So it was, half. There were chunks of cream cheese in there. They were delicious. It tasted like a cheesecake.
It was really good.
I
almost brought some today, but I didn't.
John says, what's cracking, fellow humans?
Yeah,
my friends call me Cracker.
Not a lot.
Jane says, good morning from beautiful sunny Michigan. It is not sunny or beautiful here.
Yeah,
it is freezing.
It's cold.
And, we have two warehouses.
Winter all of a sudden.
We have the main one that we're in, and then we have the annex that we actually got a year ago. But they're finally getting around to fixing the roof just after it snowed.
Yeah, what the heck? Why did they wait for it to snow?
There's a couple of events that are just empty, open to the air. And we're like, guys, it's going to snow. Well, we'll get to it. Guys, it's going to snow. They showed up with a crane today, and they're fixing it.
They probably had to shovel it off first.
Yeah, they probably did. Shauna says, good morning, Chris and Miriam. Sonia warmed up strawberry today.
Did you like it warm?
See, that's the only one that I've had that I didn't like warm.
I don't remember. I don't think I've ever had it.
I like it with butter, though. The flavor comes through a lot stronger.
With butter.
Let's see. Patty says, my work has been getting in the way of getting here on time. Nice. Matreya says, wings day. Darn it, I'm doing this bone broth thing. That's okay.
Yeah,
it's delicious
Christy
anyway.
Davis on the Keto Village said, bone broth anytime you're hungry for 24 hours.
Okay.
I'm like, I totally want to do that.
L3D says, this is all meaningless as we want to know about the pie from yesterday. So,
yeah,
Lucy says, it's so yummy.
It was really good.
Mike says, good morning. Mimi says, good morning. I fixed Muddy Buddies last night out of the new ebook. They're so good. Yeah, they are.
Can we make those today, right now, in 5 minutes?
I don't think we have the pork rinds here to do it, we do have powdered peanut butter. We have 30 pounds of powdered peanut butter here.
I think that we should make that for lunch.
I think that we have crazy meeting Tuesday and we're not going to have time.
I think that maybe Haley should do it.
Okay. Matreya says, oh man, that pie looks good. Shauna says, yum, chunks of cream cheese. No kidding. Saskia says, fun fact, went to grab my s'mores made with butter and collagen out of the fridge, and it was super lumpy. The one with heavy whipping cream and collagen was totally fine. Seen people post about that a lot lately. Any ideas? Heat it up. Any lumpiness will go right away.
Yep, and then you can put it back in the fridge.
But what
again.
caused it to do that? I'm not sure. It could just have been the way that it was mixed, or I don't know. Carrie says, "I'm in my car. I love you, people."
Oh, hi, Carrie.
She only loves us in her car. Lily says, "It's so nice in Michigan today." So he says, "Good morning, lovely people. My Keto Chow order is out for delivery.
Yay.
I'm so happy because it was in limbo transit for over 24 hours. No scan, but magically she showed up this morning. Nice." Kaden says, "Naturally strawberries, okay warm." I'm trying to catch up on comments because I have some stuff I need to talk about. Sonny says, "Warm Saturday with some strawberry, not Saturday.
Warm
with
Saturday.
butter is delicious, especially
With
since
strawberry.
it's raining like crazy in Cedar Rapids, Iowa today. Beat snow." Angela says, "Hi,
I like the
y'all."
rain.
Holly says, "We have pork rinds here." Oh, and Holly says, I made the Muddy Buddies without peanut butter, and they rock.
Oh, yeah, because peanut butter.
So, first things first
Whoa.
is we have a giveaway going. And I just
Yes.
posted the link in the chat. If you go to the Keto Chow Facebook page, you'll find it. Or if you go to the Keto Chow Instagram account, you'll find it there as well. So let's see, what do they have to do to enter? Oh yeah, they just have to tell us their...
Tell us how to ketify your Thanksgiving stuff.
Yep.
Because that's what we're thinking about right now.
Yep.
Even though we might not be able to have a Thanksgiving with our family because of our COVID numbers.
Carrie says, "Love you, bye." Eyes on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and this is, I think, one of Carrie Brown's pictures right there.
It is.
It's even got a chunk of the cheesecake pulled out, and it's sitting
Yeah,
right there,
sitting
and
on the
there's
plate.
delicious caramel
I
syrup
bet
all over
there's
the
a
place.
spoon attached to that junk
probably
sitting on
is.
the plate.
Mmm.
So those
So-
are really good.
Is this one of the recipes in the...
No, it's on the website.
Oh, okay. Cool.
There is a pumpkin scone, though, if you need some more pumpkinness.
Okay. Let's see.
It's really good,
Kaden says, "I also only love people in my car. Road romance." That's kind of weird. TMI, buddy. Which means tell more information. Hungry He says, "Y'all have another live tonight, correct?"
Yes. Tonight we have a live, and we're having Bronson Dant on. He is a fitness instructor and just a awesome low carb guy. He's so great. So you need to come check it out.
Yeah, here it is. Check it out. I even have it scheduled. So it's
Ooh,
scheduled both on
so
YouTube and
fancy.
Facebook because we're going to be using Restream to do it, which means I can do a Facebook schedule ahead of time.
Oh, nice.
And so, yeah, you can check it out so that you can even get a
Look,
reminder.
he's all laughing.
He is super
He's
happy.
such a nice guy.
Or you can go on the YouTubes and you'll get notified about it
Yep.
there as well.
Well, and I think it's intimidating sometimes because he's so muscly, right? You feel like all he's going to talk about is fitness and sports, but he has a bigger mission of
Yep.
just general health. And so it's just really nice to hear from him. So it would be great to
That's
hang out
correct.
tonight with him.
Jane says our last day in the 70s for a long time. Holly says there's a giveaway running today. Yes. Bev says I look so pretty.
Oh, you do?
Wait, I think she's talking about you. Mike says I found some epic barbecue pork rinds at Big Lots for $2.
Nice.
LTD says we're figuring out COVID Thanksgiving also. Not looking good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's going to be our family, like just
Just
Miriam and
theirs.
I and our children, because they're saying that you can't even have, like, my parents can't even come over.
Yeah. Which, if our daughter comes from Idaho, which she's planning on it, we will let her in because she's technically part of our immediate family.
Yeah, so Sonia wants to know if she doesn't have Facebook or or Instagram, is there any other way to enter the giveaway? And I think that this particular giveaway is only being done via comments on our Facebook and Instagram. So this particular one, no, but we will have other giveaways that we do through Gleam that you can enter just using an email address. So let's see. Shauna says, Holly Larrabee, good morning. Bev says, what time Eastern Standard Time? So
9:30.
9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, not to be confused with Eastern Daylight Time because they are different, which corresponds to 8:30 Central, 7:30 p.m. Mountain, or 6:30 p.m. Pacific. But if you go on
California.
YouTube or on Facebook and you tell it, give me a reminder, it actually translates it into your time zone automatically.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's super awesome. Barely
Because your phone
inconvenient.
lives in that time zone?
Yes. Or your YouTube account. It just looks at your clock and says, oh, this dude's in Pacific time zone. Okay,
Nice.
it's actually at 6:30, not at 7:30. Anyway, so one other thing that we wanted to talk about today, for any of you who don't know, this right here is lemon meringue. Lemon meringue is kind of cool because it started off as a limited edition flavor where we introduced it, and it's like, hey, is this going to work out? Are people going to like it or not? Is it going to be cool? And people decided yes. The lemon meringue is great enough that, hey.
Got it in the big bags.
We also introduced pistachio. And people were like, hey, I think pistachio is good as well. So we decided we were going to carry it in the big bags as well. And guess what? Guess what we have?
It's here!
In stock right now.
Pistachio!
Like, you can go on the website
Our supplier came yesterday!
and order it right now. It's here. Yay!
Pistachio!
Pistachio. So
I
if
really
you're
like
familiar with pistachio pudding, it tastes like that. So
Or pistachio ice cream.
or pistachio ice cream. Not to be confused with the
Not Mater's
Yeah.
wasabi.
not the wasabi. So there you go. Let's see. Matreya says, oh, dang it, I literally just pushed the button. I'm going to go order one and email to combine.
We will
Do that.
combine it for you.
Yes, we will. L3D says, woot, woot. Holly says, yay, pistachio. Shauna says, yay. Erica says, so yummy. Haven't tried the others yet. Next to order. Mike says, I'm fasting until late afternoon every day. I'm 2 pounds away from hitting a new low.
Yes!
Wait.
A new low. He's so sad.
Deb says, morning Keto Chowers. Hope everyone's having a great day today. Nan says, I received an email yesterday saying Kroger's is going to have pork king pork skin from Colombia.
Yes!
Nice.
That's the best.
Kaden says, we're probably skipping Thanksgiving. Well, you should have some pistachio in the big bags.
For Thanksgiving?
There you go.
No, I'm having turkey.
Tina says, that is great news. Juliet says, pistachio is so good.
Yes.
So good.
So good.
Christine says, wow, that's great. Mimi says, I'm ordering pistachio. Yay.
Yeah.
And Tammy says, yes. So, yeah, we got it in stock. In other news, the lemon meringue samples, we did get the powder. Now it's going to be at the packaging place where it's going to sit for I don't know how long. So the lemon meringue samples will be coming back.
Someday.
Maybe in a month.
Someday.
I don't know. It depends on when they get their thing together. But I did notice when I was in working on making sure this was in stock on the website for when I made the announcement that we're down to 4,400 of these guys.
Oh, yeah. That's not very many.
That is not very many. And once we sell out of them,
Then they'll be still waiting with the lemon sample.
yeah, so we ordered more of these, but they're probably not going to be here for another month and a half, maybe 2 months. So
what do you guys think? Should we keep doing this, putting out limited time flavors, and then seeing if you like it?
and that's what we're doing with the
Do you
s'mores.
like that?
S'mores is a limited edition. Some people are really liking it. Some people
I
are
liked it in that pie last night.
oh yeah, that was good. Some people
really
don't like
good.
marshmallows. Some people think that it tastes too much like toasted marshmallows.
Some people think it's not chocolatey enough, and that's okay. 'Cause
Yeah.
You don't have to like everything.
But we decided that doing the limited edition was a way that we could try and innovate quickly and get out some flavors. So we started with the lemon, then we did pistachio, and now we're on s'mores. And then Mike is going to say, are there any new flavors in development? And I'll say, none to speak of. Let's see. Hunger He says, I'm trying to stay super strict carnivore, but I'm addicted to Keto Chow ice cream. I cannot get enough.
You can have
That's
some
okay,
tomorrow. I want you to be
Heath.
successful. So be strict today and have your Keto Chow ice cream tomorrow.
Mike says, I'm surprised. I thought it would take 2 months to show up in big bags. We were super surprised,
Yeah,
too.
we're surprised.
We were like, oh,
We're super excited.
can you also do raspberry? Because we're out of stock
We're
on
out of
that.
raspberry. Could you
They're
please
like-
do that too?
They're like, ugh. And we do have, on Saturday, we had talked about that we were getting down to the end with lemon and meringue. Turned out that was a misconfiguration of the website. We actually had 2,000 of them. So
Oopsie.
We got that fixed on Saturday. Paula says we're having a T-bone steak. Nice.
Yeah.
Kaden says I shot up 10 pounds in a week, but the body fat percentage keeps going down.
Muscle?
Or water. Tracy says, good morning, joining late, but I'll have to catch up. I'm on day 10 of only Keto Chow. Going great. Josh says, yes. Tracy says, yes, please. I seriously hope S'mores makes it. Love it. September says, I'm going to be really upset if S'mores doesn't make it to the big bags. So far, it's selling good, but it's not selling as well as the pistachio or the lemon. But then again, it is kind of
the sad time of year when people don't spend their money as much.
Yeah.
And people are eating a bunch of Halloween treats.
Well, and this is a bit of inside information, but November tends to be one of our worst months. Just since 2015, since we started doing this.
Everybody gets busy, Christmas shopping.
Yeah, Black Friday kind of helps to make it almost as good as October was, but it's still low. And December, our sales tend to go just because people stop caring about their health. And they
eat all the treats their neighbors bring them.
That's true. Us, on the other hand, we give that to our children that aren't doing keto.
Which is worse.
Yeah, well...
Although our neighbors are really a lot better now.
They actually have gotten really good.
They've got us, presents that are not treats, which I really appreciate.
I got a Larry the Cable Guy grilling set that had a bunch of hot sauces.
That was cool.
I was like, dude, thanks.
Really cool.
But yeah, so but all that goes away come January. In fact, the day after Christmas tends to just be nuts because people are like, oh yeah.
Stay on track in December. Care about your health. Care about your body.
And not stay on track and buy Keto Chow. I actually don't care if you buy Keto Chow. I just want you to stay on track.
We just want you to do what you need to do to be healthy.
So, anyway, Mike says it sounds like a good plan, but I'm for whatever you think is best. You mean Miriam thinks. Shauna says big bag of s'mores. More s'mores. Kaden says, remind me that I want to buy cinnamon toast tea to brew with the s'mores. Ooh.
That sounds yummy.
Christine says variety is the spice of life.
Yeah, it is.
Saskia says, any more in the pipe? None to speak of.
So, Christine, tell us about your challenge that you did last week. I know a couple people talked about it yesterday, the 7-day challenge. How did it go?
Okay. LTD says the complainers can just add a dash of chocolate to the mix. Absolutely. Yep. Which is why we didn't add the cocoa. We tested it.
It kind of overpowers it a little bit.
I actually kind of liked it with the chocolate, but you couldn't taste the marshmallow once we added chocolate. Juliet says seasonal special flavors would be something to look forward to. So good.
Yeah.
Deb says, I think the limited edition approach is a great way to test the market.
Thank you.
Christine says, love new flavors. Patty says, Casey is mostly carnivore, right?
It's pretty close.
Except for the acacia gum and the xanthan gum. Yeah, pretty much. Two Crazy Ketos is on. I'm assuming it's Joe. Says, hey,
Joe,
everyone.
Did you hear?
By the way, Joe.
Pistachio in the big bags.
And in case you didn't notice, the secret message panel says butter is better, which goes along with...
Oh, they're two peas in a pod. Joe and Rachel.
Don't cry over spilled milk. Cry over spilled Keto Chow.
I think next time you should print it so that it's a little bit more in the center.
Well, it's because anyway.
I know, because you can't see the bee. It's like,
you can see it if you get in there. It's a secret message panel. You got to work for it. Let's see. Kaden says cream corn Keto Chow for Thanksgiving. Gross. That is not going to happen.
What the what?
Shauna says, I've been adding a touch of Chalk Zero syrup.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Sassy says, I was really excited for s'mores, but apart from the actual toasty flavor, I get nothing and find it meh. So bummed. Hey, there you go.
Yep. And that's okay.
That's okay.
Because there's a million flavors and you don't have to like all of them.
Shauna says, don't give up on s'mores. Mike says, out of the 3 new flavors, lemon is my favorite. Pistachio is a close second. S'mores is still growing on me.
Yeah.
If it was in big bags, I'd buy it for sure. Shauna said, no count November. It's no snack November.
No snack November.
I'm doing pretty good with that. I've only been, if there's a treat, I'm eating it as a meal. So
yeah, I'll make those. I mean, Haley will make those Muddy Buddies from the ebook, and then I'll eat those with my lunch.
Wendy says, can't wait to try the s'mores ordered yesterday. Yesterday, love the eggnog and pumpkin. By the way, you're 4 minutes late for your meeting.
Oh, I gotta go.
Tracy says, can't wait to see the Black Friday deals. Holly says, I'm not making treats for my neighbors. Norton says, thoughts on new flavors, fruits such as peach or blueberry cobbler. Put that in your mind, Miriam. Jane says, since this is my first year on Keto Chow, do you do specials for Black Friday? We have in the past, and we're planning on doing them again. We haven't announced them yet, but coming up in about a week or two, we'll be making the announcement. We're going to have a countdown. Let's see, where is it?
It's the final countdown.
I was going to sing it. I'm like, I've got a button for that. Why am I going to sing it? Let's see. Mike says, I'm on track. I'm going to stay on track except one day I'm going to smoke a turkey for the first time. How is that not staying on track? That's what I'm going to do. Karen says, I just made chocolate toffee pudding for the first time last night. I can't wait to try it today. You guys make it sound so good. I had chocolate toffee for lunch yesterday while I was furiously working on stuff. Christine says 9 pounds down. Good results. And in the office, 97 pounds down with 20 people. That's amazing. Eric says, I'm like the opposite. I'm good on keto from end of September till April, and then fall, fumble a lot, and get back on track. Okay. Christine says, love the panel bottom. Maitreya says, LOL. Holly says, cream cabbage is also wonderful. Oh, there you go. Maitreya says, okay, pistachio ordered, email sent, knowing conference called it. Could have been the email done. Oh, man. This could have been an email. Why was this not an email? Why did we have a conference call? Yeah. So I am particular. Actually, the only thing worse than that, Maitreya, is our rep from UPS, our old rep. We have a new one now. It was actually like her manager or her manager's manager is now our rep. Anyway, she liked to show up in person unannounced and want a meeting. And I'm like, I'm busy. I'm really busy. I don't like being interrupted by my employees, but I put up with that because they need help with stuff. And it's like, okay, she just wanted to show up to give us our rates printed out in a folder with our name on the front. I'm like, just send it to us in an email. That way I can pull it, I can put it into a spreadsheet and see what's changed so I can run a diff on it. Anyway. This is what happens when Miriam leaves. I start rambling. Okay, it's not quite science time with Mr. Bear, but whatever. Let's see. Maitreya says, okay, let's see. Josh says, if a limited edition flavor doesn't make your big bag threshold, would you guys keep them around in single servings? Now, that's a good question. We might bring it back in single servings. We actually haven't had that happen yet. The original plan was we would do it once, see how it sells, and if it isn't brought back, that's just the end of it. But we could bring it back on a seasonal basis. We don't know yet. We'll have to see. Let's see. Hungry He says, no veg November. There you go. Christine says, I need to stick to Keto Chow through the holidays, so one turkey dinner or Christmas dinner doesn't mess me up. And the nice thing about if you are fat adapted, if you've been doing a keto diet for a long time, like say 6 months, and you have a meal or a day where you decide, you know what? It's harvest time. I'm going to eat the foods that our ancestors would have eaten at harvest. I'm just going to go nuts for this one thing. Wait a couple days, you'll be back in ketosis. Everything will be fine because the machinery in your cells that lets you burn fat directly is still going to be there. It takes 6 months to get there. It takes 6 months to go away. But what you want to make sure you don't do is let a cheat meal become a cheat day, become a cheat week, become a cheat month. It's a planned indulgence, and you don't want it to be something that you just decide at the spur of the moment. Decide that you're going to do it. Have a plan, and I think it was Dr. Barry said the best way to deal with messing up on your keto diet is act like it never happened. Move on. You're like, you don't owe me. You don't owe me. Own. Yeah. Nurse Cindy sings that song. Anyway, let's see. Matt says, from comments on the Keto Chow support group, I'm starting to think that people who don't like vanilla tend to not like s'mores much. So that's interesting. Let's see. Laura says, I definitely had keto cake for dinner the other night. LTD says, blueberry cobbler. Sounds yummy. Nice. I actually really like blueberry. Miriam doesn't like it so much. Deb says, chocolate toffee is still my favorite. Having chocolate toffee waffles today. Mike says, peach and blueberry, anything, are top of my list for new flavors I would like to see. Speaking of flavors that are not to be spoken of. Patty says, peaches and cream. Matreya says, nope. Matreya says, peach would be amazing. I second Mike's suggestions. Saskia also likes the idea of peach. I used to be obsessed with getting strawberry peach Italian sodas, so I'd drink that. Mike says, actually, you're thirding it. Ender, you third. Shauna says, our company imprisons us in countless group texts. Oh. Okay, that's worse. Reply all email storms, at least you can ignore those. When you're in a group text, there have been times where I've literally replied unsubscribe. And it's just like, and she says, even the ones prefaced with do not respond, get responded to. That's why you use BCC with an email. Matreya says that works too. Tracy says peach cobbler's on my wish list along with pina colada. And Saskia says green apple. I feel like Keto Chow needs a sweet flavor that has some tartness. There's a joke in there somewhere, but anyway. All right, well, I'm going to head off. So for those of you who just got on late, pistachio in the big bags is available now. And there's a secret message from Rachel of the Two Crazy Ketos. Tonight we're going to be having our live stream. We're going to have Bronson Dant on. We actually had him on back in February, but we're bringing him back. And yeah, that's at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, which is 8:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 Mountain, or 6:30 Pacific. Deb says can't do. Planned indulgence is a slippery slope for me. Me too, actually. Maybe a sloppy keto planned indulgence snack or a piece of fruit. You know what? I think the last time I did a planned indulgence, I had one of those single Kit Kats for Christmas, and that was enough for me. That's enough. Yeah. Anyway, because 1 is too many, 10 is not enough. So, all right. Well, you guys have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you later. Bye.